CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chickens here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, happy to say we were able to make it up into gold. So we're going to go over the tech tree path, everything you need to know going into, I almost said season, day 3 of season 61 of this crazy season. So let's go ahead and claim some of our stuff here. We've got, oh, I still haven't purchased the Boom Pass, whoops. So we'll do that at a different time. But if you guys are going to buy the Boom Pass, then I do appreciate it if you throw that code CHICKEN. The shop does expire every 7 days, so it helps to retype it in if, yeah. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So here's what we're working with today, guys. We unlocked the Doom Cannon, and we unlocked Shock Bombs. Those two things took us from rank 14 to 16. Shock Bomb was... Actually, I think I got to 15 without the Shock Bomb. And then I couldn't get anything going. And then we got the Doom Cannon, and then just boom. It just changed everything. So this is an interesting base. We've got, you know, just kind of a couple cannons spread out here. But it is annoying to have to deal with that Doom Cannon and then have to come back around, you know, and get everything else. So what do we want to show first? Let's go over. So there's the base if you guys want to copy it. It has been, you know, fairly decent today. Little bit up and down. Today was crazy in terms of boss fights. Probably the most boss fights I've ever had in a single day of Warships. I had at least probably 13, maybe 14 boss fights to get into rank 15. And then the same thing happened at 16, which was really weird because it was like I got up to 16 or 1550, no problem. And I couldn't fall below 1540 because I was playing a lot, and I could not get past that 16 mark for whatever reason, and it took like 6 or 7 tries, whatever it was, and almost every single boss fight I lost, it was by 1 second. It was craziness. Like look at how close some of these guys are, you know. It was just wild. So yeah, let's show you guys the hit. We'll try a live one here as well. But yeah, so basically what we want to be doing here is we want to be using either a mixture of heavies and rocket choppers, all rocket choppers, and if we're using heavies, we're either using 1 or we're using 2, and it just depends on the layout. So the heavies are great distraction for the Doom Cannon because it's going to target stuff from really far away. So you can get heavies to kind of come out in front. Typically what I'll do, like see where the mortar is on P2 right there, and everything's on the right-hand side. This is kind of a weird base. I'll drop the heavies there, and then I'll drop the rocket choppers on that far side, right where I'm dropping them, right here. And what'll happen is, as the heavies come up ahead, the rocket choppers are back here, and they're working their way up to the front, and then they kind of meet at the same time. But the heavies on this side, they're taking the shots from that Doom Cannon the whole time. They're getting the distraction from the Doom Cannon because it shoots from so far away, right? So that's the idea. So let's play this one out. And yeah, you can see this is pretty well what happens. This one I did an interesting thing that I don't normally do. I flared all of them up to that side. But you see, even doing that right there, that allowed the rocket choppers to not only get onto the engine early, but it kept them out of the range of that Doom Cannon, just barely, and then it's going to make the heavies go into that range because obviously the heavies can't go over the wall. So it's all about just managing that Doom Cannon radius and, yeah, just making sure that it stays out of the way. Now, I forget what I did here. I think this kind of turned into chaos. That was a really bad shock. And then I lost a... I would have been better off to shock the Doom Cannon and just flash kill that cannon. When I say flash kill, it just means before something is in range, basically if you just flare to it really quickly, and you've got... A key thing with rocket choppers to have all your rocket choppers bunched up. You don't want to try to flash kill stuff when they're kind of in this position. Like, they're not too bad, but for example, if I flare them over to this cannon, I'll probably lose one, versus if they were all clumped up together, I probably wouldn't lose any. So yeah, and then we shock over here. We go down for this engine, and then I think I just go for it after this. Yeah, because we'd wasted too much time at this point. Now you see right there, I opted to shock this cannon and these machine guns. You might think chicken. That one was still shocked. Like, technically, this one would have been shocked for longer. This one had a bit of delay on it, and this one also had the 2 machine guns. The machine guns can do a surprising amount of damage to your rocket choppers if you're not paying attention. And also, this one was going to be in range the entire time as I was flying them over. This one was only in range as they got there. So, you know, little stuff like that helps with these rocket chopper hits. But it has been fun doing the attacks, I will say. The RC attacks are very quick, and they're over very, very fast. So you could do a whole bunch of them, you know, fairly quickly, which is nice. It's nice to not play in a fizzle meta for sure. So this one is interesting. So we've got the Doom Cannon down there, and we've got kind of spread out cannons everywhere. So what we can do here is, I think we can do something similar to how we did that last attack, and we can go heavies right here. We'll open this up with rocket choppers, then we'll flank them. We'll flare them through, because the heavies are going to get stuck at that flamethrower. So we'll build up a little bit of GBE. Okay. Then we'll go like this, shock them there, and shock them in here. And then we'll let them free clear a little bit, out of the range of that Doom Cannon. Okay. And then we'll go like this, all the way over. Flank the Doom Cannon, and then we can just flare right after this. Right? So we can go like that, and then rig over here. Now, I could have hit that machine gun too. It was a little bit sloppy. But we're going to get a pretty good time in this one. Of course, we're going to lose because it's a video. But 3 minutes and 9 seconds. So that's kind of the idea. Actually, we scared a lot there. We should be good. We should be good. Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch. Yeah, we smoked him. 10 seconds. Let's go. So, little things like that make a big difference. Just, you know, placements and that kind of thing. So, yeah, it has been fun, I will say, using the rocket choppers. I do enjoy, you know, the super fast hits. I don't want to play again, because I want to make sure I collect my next chest in gold. Not that it makes a huge difference. I mean, that was my big takeaway last season, is just don't stress if you're not in gold and you're collecting an iron, or vice versa, or whatever, or you're not in diamond, you're collecting gold. It doesn't really matter as much towards the end of the season, as long as you play. You know, once you have even tech. That's all that matters, is the tech tree. If you're not doing well, it's just because, like, yesterday I wasn't doing well, I just didn't have the right tech. And I made a mistake here, I think, getting the heavy boost, because we're not really using heavies anymore, and we're not going to be using them again for a long time, so I probably could have skipped that. But it is what it is. Now, if we wanted to win right now, I didn't really go over the tech tree, I just kind of opened it up. If we wanted to win right now, we would be looking at the 2 cannons. I think the 2 cannons could get us potentially into 17. Now, with that being said, I think 5 ER is going to be better. So I think we're going to want to look at 5 ER sooner than later. Our next chest will be, hopefully 51 keys, and then 2 after that. Yeah, so, I don't know. 3 chests, potentially, if the chicken's math is correct. 20, 40, 60. Yeah, if we collect them in gold. If we don't, then it's going to be 4 chests, but... yeah, so that's kind of the plan loosely right now, guys, is I think we're looking at going to 5 ER. And yeah, so Doom Cannon today, Doom Cannon, and what else do we get? The Shock Bomb. Those were huge. Sniper Towers, also good, but are they all that? I don't think so right now. So I hope that helps you guys out. Let me know how you're making out down below in the comments, and make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Check it out. Back.